Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about some of the common types of security threats that web applications are exposed to. As more and more of our daily lives moves online, it's important to understand the types of threats we face and how we can protect ourselves. The first type of threat we need to be aware of is phishing attacks. These are fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information such as username, passwords, and credit card details by disguising oneself as a trustworthy entity in electronic communication. These attacks are usually carried out through emails, instant messaging, and social media messages. Attackers use tactics such as creating fake login pages or asking you to click on a malicious link that leads to a fake website. To protect yourself from phishing attacks, always be cautious when opening emails or messages from unknown senders. Avoid clicking on suspicious links and use two-factor authentication where possible. The next threat we need to be aware of is cross-site scripting, otherwise known as XSS attacks. This occurs when an attacker injects malicious code into a website or web application to steal sensitive information from users. Attackers can use various methods such as injecting malicious JavaScript code or HTML tags into a website's input fields or comment section. To protect yourself from cross-site scripting attacks, always keep your web browser up to date. Use web filtering tools that block malicious scripts and avoid clicking on suspicious links or download files from unknown sources. Another common threat that we need to be aware of is SQL injection attacks. These occur when an attacker manipulates SQL queries to gain access to sensitive information from a database. This can happen when a web application does not properly validate user input, allowing attackers to inject malicious SQL commands into the application. To protect yourself from SQL injection attacks, web developers should always validate user input and use prepared statements when querying databases. Another threat that we need to be aware of is malware. Malware is a malicious software that is designed to harm your computer or steal your personal information. Malware can be spread through various methods, such as email attachments, infected websites, or malicious software downloads. To protect yourself from malware, always use antivirus software. Keep your software up to date and avoid downloading files or clicking on links from unknown sources. Lastly, we need to be aware of the threat of denial of service attacks. This occurs when an attacker floods a web server with so much traffic that it becomes overwhelmed and unable to function properly. This can result in the website being inaccessible to users. To protect yourself from denial of service attacks, web developers should use load balancing and traffic filtering tools to distribute traffic and mitigate attacks. In order to become an effective internet security expert, it's important to have a solid understanding of the latest security threats and how to protect against them. You should also have strong communication skills, as you will need to be able to communicate complex security concepts to both technical and non-technical audiences. In addition, you should have a strong background in computer science, information security, and networking. Continuous learning and staying up to date with the latest security trends and techniques is also crucial in the field. As internet users, we all have a role to play in keeping ourselves safe online. By following best practices such as using strong passwords, keeping software up to date, and being cautious when opening emails or clicking on links, we can reduce the risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime. In conclusion, internet security threats are a real and present danger, and it is important to be aware of the types of threats we face and how we can protect ourselves. For those interested in pursuing a career in internet security, the skills and knowledge discussed today will be essential for your success. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up.